This is the scariest room I've ever found. We bought our old house for a really good price, because it needed a lot of work. We had the entire basement gutted. But while the workers were doing that, they found a door. Not just any door. A door that wasn't on any of the blueprints. The air around the door was cold and heavy. I couldn't help but wonder what was behind there. On the other side of the door was a room. It was completely sealed off from the rest of the house, like no one had ever entered it before. In the middle of the room was a rocking horse. It was moving slowly back and forth, even though there was no one in the room, and all of the toys were facing the door. The rocking horse stopped as I entered the room, and an eerie silence fell over everything. In a corner was a crib covered in dust, and when I lifted the blanket, I saw something wrapped in newspaper. The paper was dated 1912. What was once a horrifying sight is now a slightly terrifying memory. I don't want to talk about what was in that room, not because it's too graphic or disturbing, but because talking about it, and if I don't talk about it, it's just a story. As I approached the crib, the lights flickered and the toys began to hum a lullaby. My phone's battery died and the clock reset to 12 a.m. I remember running away from that room, but now the door appears everywhere I go. It's in my house. It's always closed, but I can feel the rocking horse moving back and forth behind it. Last night, I knew it was the rocking horse, but I couldn't bring myself to get out of bed. In part, maybe if I didn't make a sound, it would go away. But then I heard footsteps. They were coming closer. I started to scream, but no sound came out. Then the doorknob turned.